accident. A Beaver County man is being held for murder and more labor.
The convention's been great. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I want to make a video. I wanted to make a video kind of about the convention, but if you've never been to, I mean, if you've been to any convention, I think you know what like a science fiction fantasy convention is like. It's the same kind of thing. You got panels, you got people that sit in front of a room and talk at people about certain subjects. Although it is a little bit nicer here because they've had game rooms, a dance party, karaoke, that kind of stuff. So, you know, they're having a grand old time. What I'm more interested in talking about is kind of the motivation that I've been feeling from this trip. The caffeine's kicking in. My jet lag is finally waning a couple days in now that I'm about to go back to Paris literally today. And I'm going to get a handy dandy little tool that I've been wanting to get for a long time that's going to be way cheaper to buy here than in France, and there happens to be a Best Buy across the way. So let's go grab that and play with it a little bit while I tell you, you know, why life is great, and I'm really excited for it to, I'm ready to go back to Paris. But first things first, just look at this snow. It really came down. I mean, it's not like we're buried, but still, that's a lot. We did a fun run. I don't know, I'm probably really backlit. Hold on a second. We did a fun run. Am I less backlit now? We did a fun run out here where we ran through the parking lot and whatever else, and it snowed immediately before that, so my feet got very wet. And the problem with having only the running shoes as my shoes for this trip was that it meant that I had wet feet for the whole morning. I did blow dry them.
Oh, wow.
A little bit, which helped. But yeah, running in the snow, kind of fun, kind of cold, especially wearing shorts, but definitely worth it. Okay, the thing I wanted to get, there's a Best Buy here, and electronics are significantly cheaper in America. So I'm going to go over and see if they have a fancy little gimbal situation for me, because one of the number one complaints I get, and I get it less than I used to, but I think that's probably because a lot of people have given up hope for me, is that my footage is sometimes a little bit too jolty for them. Phones like this one automatically smooth out the footage to a large degree, but like this Pixel has a weird, I don't really like the way the Pixel smooths things out when I'm walking and talking so much. And I thought that if I got a DJI Osmo, which is a very popular little gimbal setup and camera that people apparently are using to vlog as well, if nothing else, I could work it in to the way that I shoot when I'm walking around so that we could get a little bit smoother footage walking around Paris that hopefully looks really good. Pouchon thinks it would be a great buy for me, and I trust Pouchon implicitly with all of my camera purchases, so... And I'm just like excited and motivated and ready to go back to Paris, and I want to film stuff, and let's just go get it. But first, check out this table in our room. It's like got plugs in the middle. It's pretty handy. This is what we were recording at for the podcasting portion, and look, it has up and down buttons. You can actually raise it and lower it. Oops, there it goes. Stop. This hotel definitely upgraded since I was last here like 4 or 5 years ago. It's pretty impressive. The rest of this place is a mess because we're moving out. Okay, now let's go upgrade our setup here. And so, out we go. One of the things that's, the last few days have been just kind of a quick crash course and like, oh yeah, I forgot that it was like this over here. For one, it's not walkable. They're like literally, well, I can't say no sidewalk because I'm technically walking on a sidewalk right now, but it's going to end right about the time I get to the parking lot, and then there will be no more sidewalk across the street to get to the gas station Indian food or over to the Best Buy in the corner. That's another thing that was actually really great, was the gas station Indian food. Ooh, this is cold. I'm going to get snowy toesies here as I walk. One of the traditions of this convention, Confusion, here in Novi, Michigan, is that there's a gas station across the street that has a full restaurant in it, which is a total shocker. The first time we went in there, just to buy some snacks, we were blown away to discover that there was an Indian restaurant in there, and it is good. It's like really tasty, spicy, you know, Then we've eaten it probably 3 times since we've been here this time around. I missed out on it last time. I don't think I actually got to try it beyond the samosas, but this time, well, I went full on and had like delicious curry, and it was wonderful. So, whew, it's cold. Anyway, oh my gosh, my hands are freezing. The Best Buy, if this Best Buy is not open, I'm gonna be pissed. And the wind, oh, it's so freaking cold. Michigan, why this winter? Okay, hold on. Oh crap. They don't open till 11 on Sundays, so I walked all the way over here just to find out that they're not open yet. Oh, I gotta go move my stuff. Oh, I'm gonna lose my hat. I gotta go move my stuff into my buddy's room because he's staying another day, and I gotta check out of my room toot to sweet, so I'm gonna go do that and then then we'll come back. And we'll do a better, like, long walking take to do the comparison with them. Here's the walking to the hotel with my phone. I've acquired an Adam to join me for this second attempt. And then we'll make some delightful, smooth comparison footage. Also, like, okay, well, hopefully this is open this time. I walked all the way over here last time and it was very disappointing. We're about to find out. Dang it! Isn't it 11? What time is it?
I don't know. What I do know is that the sign is not on.
We could just line up outside.
3 minutes!
3 minutes! Oh, freezing. Hey, there it is.
They're open. Well, not really. They're just taunting us. Come on! He heard you.
Very suspicious. Leave it in the bag. Morning. A flippy USB thing? I didn't see it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Where would we find, so we can find you a mouse and find me
It's over there at the windows.
a gizmo. It's a camera, but we've got GoPros here, so we're in the right vicinity. You sensing your mouse? Here's mice. That does not look like a slap bracelet. Oh, that's cool. Hold on, demonstrate that again.
Hello. Mouse off.
Squeezy.
Mouse on.
All right. So we've got our GoPro set up, which I definitely don't want. And more GoPro DJI. This is the magical section. Do they have a mini? There we go. This is what I'm looking for right here. A little pocket gimbal with beautiful ladies playing me guitar beats on the beach. That's exactly what I'm looking for. The other thing I want is a mini, but I don't think they have any. I'm not going to get a mini today. The real question is going to be whether or not it's got enough of a charge to film on the way out of here. That is a cool case. I like that. Alright, we're on the Osmo now. It's upside down and I'm gonna have to fix that in post. And it's at a really unfortunate under chin angle, but let's flip this around and give it a comparison. Okay, I'm gonna flip the selfie camera around here. See, it's right side up now. We got that figured out. This is amazing. I don't know how that we got sidetracked because we're trying to find food, so it's not an exact comparison, but we'll make more comparisons as time goes on. In the meantime, we're just gonna eat hotel food, I guess, because it's too walking unfriendly to get to anything else right now. Okay, here's another test though really quick because I promised Adam that I would go find him and photobomb his panel, so we'll see how good this is on the stairs. It's like a lot of extra work, but the real magic is this thing is so buttery smooth. I love it. The snowflakes keep getting larger over the course of time. I don't know how these are just showing up on my phone. This is the downside of not filming with a real camera, but oh, those are definitely showing up. I really hope I don't get stuck here. No offense, Michigan, but I want to go back to Paris really badly. The snow is only getting more intense as we go here. We're splitting the lift 3 ways. We'll see if we make it. There's a good chance that we just get snowed in on the way to the airport and never leave Detroit. So we live in Detroit now, Adam. Away we go. We made it. And without any accidents, which is good. But sadly, we've been separated because I'm flying out of a larger terminal. These guys are flying out of the north terminal. And put a cap on that getting really boring really quickly. All that means is I gotta go find my way to the other terminal. Now, supposedly, there is a really trippy tunnel, like a love tunnel on crack kind of a tunnel, that Adam and a number of other people were saying is way too much, and it's on the other side. So we're gonna go put the Osmo Pocket to the test in the trippy tunnel, assuming we can find it. And then I'm gonna sit somewhere and probably just have some beer and wait the next 5 hours before my flight takes off. I've been here before. It's not quite as trippy as I was imagining, especially since somebody told the story about how there were like vines down here. How's this looking? Hopefully pretty good. I'm gonna go up to the, I'm already at concourses B and C, so we'll see if there's food up here. I don't know, here forever. But I'll ask around a little bit, see where the best beer is maybe, and just chill for a wee bit. Also, this thing is just a ton of fun. First time I've filmed without the phone attached, so hopefully that worked. Just a fun.
In that class, 20-year-old driving home from work.
How was that? I hope it's nice. I'm gonna have fun playing with that. Turns out the boozy milkshakes that I've heard so much about are back the other way, as is where I'm gonna be flying out of. So let's go back underneath. In the meantime, while I'm hoofing it and carrying my podcasting equipment, we can talk a little bit about why I'm leaving feeling pretty darn good and excited to go back to Paris. A little jet lag, but still pretty good. I kind of went through this convention. I've been to a lot of science fiction fantasy conventions over the years at this point. Whoa, okay, now it looks trippy. It was solid colors before, but now it's doing this whole rainbow dance. This is gonna be a long ride back. Maybe I'll actually just, filming in here might be a terrible idea right now. I hope you're in for the disco light show, because that's apparently what we are gonna be having for the rest of this conversation. So I kind of went through this convention feeling a little bit mixed. Part of it is that the convention scene has really fragmented so much, even in the couple of years that I've been attending them. And I feel like there's a great benefit to it, because personally and professionally, I get to go and I get to hang out with other writers, people in publishing, people that understand the struggles of the lonely life of the writer. So that's really the major benefit for me. On the downside and the struggle part is how difficult it is to really break through the noise and make a connection with people that don't already know who you are. In a number of different ways, both in a personal way, but also in a professional way. Like, I'm trying to promote Building the Oracle, get more people to listen to our podcast, because I imagine that they'll be interested in it, because it hopefully it's right up their alley, and no real takers. People aren't really all that interested in it, which is fine. They don't have to be, but that part of it felt like a little bit of a stretch, if not a failure, on the, motivations for flying to Detroit side of things. But on the friendship side, on the conversations, having some good conversations, making a few good connections, did make a few new friends, was able to record some fun podcast episodes with some of those friends. I would say that part was a really big success. But why I'm really going back to Paris feeling super motivated and excited for what's to come is that I am so lucky to be able to do something that I love for a living, which is make videos like this in psychedelic tunnels, flashing their disco lights at me as I walk on a conveyor belt. I'm able to talk to you, and I love doing it, and I never want to stop doing it. And I've had a hard time feeling that for a long time, like feeling how fortunate I am, feeling how lucky I know that I am. Like, it's easy to know that. Look at that psychedelic tunnel back there. It's easy to know that I should feel grateful, that I should be excited, that life is good and only getting better. But with the burnout, with the emotional side of things, where I've been for a really long time and not really feeling myself, feeling up to the challenges that are in front of me, or feeling, I don't know, I haven't really felt what I've known to be true for a while, but that's changing as I've taken these last few months to really figure myself out. After taking a break from daily vlogging and coming back to, vlogging slowly and working on some other projects and trying to distract myself, but sleeping a lot more, taking better care of myself. Like, I'm really starting to feel very excited to be in Paris, to be making some stuff, and to lean more into the Paris content, even though I do want to be doing some other things. I'm also really excited to get back out and explore the city and share the new things I discover, and, try to find good ways of packaging the information that you need to know if you want to come to Paris and enjoy it in ways that I think are fun and exciting for me to do as well. So I feel so much more excited for that going back to Paris right now than I did coming into this convention. And that's the ultimate gift of it. Now, the other thing is we could take the Skytram. They have an indoor Skytram here, which is kind of amazing. And last time I was here, it wasn't finished. So that's kind of fun. The other thing is, what do I do for food? Gotta get away from this guy playing the piano. P.F. Chang's. For some American-style Chinese, definitely not McDonald's. Pizza place in here wasn't looking like my style. Beer sounds good. Let's go get a beer and then we can get P.F. Chang's afterwards, because we're not going to be getting P.F. Chang's anytime soon. So let's take the Skytram. That's dangerous, yeah. Which one did you think was better?
Stay on board for
Let me know. See you back in Paris.